Tim go?
Tim is gone.
Oh.
Tim has left the building. We will have Tim back shortly. Tim's shit don't work. Mark's on his telephone. Jason Leman is slightly here, kinda, in spirit.
What do you mean slightly here?
You don't really want to be. Oh, look at him. He's Outlaw Window Cleaner. Podcast T-shirt on and everything, dude.
Yeah, man.
Well, where's yours?
We don't have them.
We don't have them.
Oh, Tim's that cheap, is he?
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got to go squeegee lifestyle only. We wear the higher end T-shirts. I don't sell $20 T-shirts, unfortunately.
Oh, that's funny.
So what's up with you, Jason?
Have to switch.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I may have to switch out then to Squeegee Life.
Oh yeah, you have to represent. No, man, those podcast T-shirts are fucking dope. That was Tim's job.
They are.
That was Tim's job. That was Tim's job. He had to do that. So what's going on, Mark? What's going on, Jason? What's everybody doing?
Working.
Oh, man. Another weekend. I worked yesterday morning for a couple hours and came home and been in my shop ever since. So me and my little ones got some projects going. Next level projects. And
next level?
Oh, man. This is going to be the most intense build. Probably going to take me 6 months or so. But, yeah. I'm learning a lot and I'm having a lot of fun, and my kid is too. So
nice.
What are you building?
We are building a complete tube frame rock crawler style buggy, but we don't have rocks in Florida. But I've got software, so I'm designing it on the software and then transferring it to the equipment out back. But there's
yes, Richie, you're supposed to be on the podcast tonight, bro.
Yeah, where you at, Rich?
Yeah, I don't understand.
So most of the materials I already have, and
cool
drivetrain and the tires and everything, and then I have to buy some specific suspension components to make it work. But it's going to be cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what are you building? Just you're not just regular steel, right?
Yeah, DOM. Yeah, 1.5 DOM tubing, which is seamless tubing.
Okay.
Listen, not to cut Mark's fucking long story short, but
I said 4 fucking words, Dick.
We're late. We're late because Mark and Tim are having hella technical difficulties, and the whole time we were trying to get that going, Jason Leman acted like he wasn't even fucking trying to come on the podcast, even though he was begging me.
Oh, good Lord.
He's fucking begging me to come on.
Yeah, yep.
Practically begging me to come on the podcast. I'm like, dude, leave me alone.
Hey,
I like how Jason says, "Hey, Richie B" in the fucking comments instead of just saying, "Hey, what's up, Richie?" on the podcast.
Oh, jeez.
What a nerd.
Hey.
There's something about Richie, though. Every time he calls me, I'm like, "What's up, Richie Blue?" And he goes, one time he said to me, every time you talk to me, you call me by my full name. And I'm like, yeah, because you're Richie Blue. It just works,
Oh, isn't that sweet? What a bone smoker.
What a Momo.
What a
Hey, Richie.
Hey, Richie.
Oh.
God.
What up, David? You could have just started the podcast with just you, me, and TJ. Listen, Rob Peloso, quit talking shit. We've pretty much done everything but bribe you with oral sex to come on the podcast.
Yeah.
And Mark is almost gave in. He's about to give you at least a handy, from what I understand. So
reach around. I told him I give him a reach.
Ricardo!
Yeah, here. I mean, come on, man.
Well, we're waiting on Tim. I don't know what's up with Tim. Richie Blue
bring
says
Richie
call
in
me,
on
whatever.
then.
Well, I mean, I want everybody can come on. Wait a minute. Oh, this dude. What? Don't you? Hey, listen. Don't you be calling me. I'll call you. You ain't that cool, Richie Blue. You be calling in here, fucking trying to be cool and shit, and you're not cool.
Here, I mean, come on, man.
I know Richie Blue knows he's not cool. I mean, there's pretty much. I'm Superior Services. I don't know. He said, I'm not Rob. Richie just left.
I'm out of here. Hey, guys. That was a subliminal message brought to you by Richie Blue
I don't know
Products.
who Superior Services is then. Maybe that's that other kid. What's his name? Jacob. I don't know. All you guys switch your fucking YouTube handles like fucking constantly, man.
I know Richie Blue knows he's not.
Oh my God. Richie Blue's got all his volume on. Oh my God.
What's that?
Turn your fucking... Somebody turn their...
I'm out of here. Hey, guys. That was...
What happened? What's Richie Blue doing? What are you doing, Richie Blue? There's Tim Huber.
Where's my...
Oh, WCR's got to fix my checks, man, because my budget's got to get better for this computer. It sucks.
Hey, there's everybody. Tim's in the corner. Up there in the corner there. Tim's all little in the corner. Richie Blue decided he wanted to come on the podcast.
Everybody's wearing TJ's stuff, man. Come on,
Hey,
man.
Richie. Hey, Tim.
No, hey, listen, fucking, what's his name has got fucking your the podcast T-shirt on you designed.
But that's still
That I
TJ
gave you
stuff.
all
That's still
kinds of shit
podcast.
about it. Yeah,
That's
but,
still podcast.
Okay, Perry.
How dare
Everybody's got TJ stuff on, not my reaching gear, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
up, man?
What's up,
Yeah, I
Richie
didn't-
Blue?
Tim, I didn't get a podcast shirt, man. An Outlaw Window Cleaner podcast.
I don't even have one yet, man. As soon as I sell a couple, I'll get a little budget to send people out some shirts.
Yeah,
you know?
everybody wants shit for free.
Yeah.
No,
Seems
I'll
like
pay for it.
let-
I'm just
Let
saying.
Whatever,
people
Richie,
buy something,
whatever,
then I'll start
Richie.
sending out the free ones.
You act
man.
like people ask you for gunslingers and shit, you know?
Right, Richie.
Richie's king of the free shit. I love busting your balls, dude.
I'm gonna send you one out when I send this prototype.
Hey,
out
we all got
to-
gunslingers.
to-
We've had them for like 2 years now. Richie's like, all right, I guess, maybe I'll buy a T-shirt from you.
Yeah. Poor Rich is saving up for the next song.
I do, and I got a broke. Where's the comments, man? I don't see no comments.
Yeah, where are all the comments at?
Yeah.
Big Squeegee's pooping, dude. What's up, Ryan Fuster? I got a package going out to you this week, Ryan. You might not be happy with the contents, and then again, you may be, but either way, you'll have something cool.
I want some.
Hey, when's your new bike coming in, TJ?
I didn't. I said I was looking. That's a
Oh,
big purchase. That's not going to be cheap for me to do.
Will you buy?
What do you mean?
I would like
You
because I
said
would
a
like.
hun-
I'd like a 24-inch, like a GT or a red line or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna look, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be an expensive bicycle, like my 20 inches used to be. I used to ride BMX bikes, 20-inch bikes. Until I was like in my early 20s. I had a driver's license, rode my bicycle everywhere.
I used to race the BMX back in the day.
Yeah, I didn't race them. Tim's done everything. Tim's played football. He's raced BMX
Nah,
bikes.
man. I
He
do
used to
do
be
it.
Michael
I grew
Jordan.
up as a kid.
What, you grew up as a kid?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we did. We played sports and we played outside.
Sang back up with Bon Jovi.
Right.
Yeah. Listen, nobody that rode BMX listened to fucking Bon Jovi. I just refuse. None of the cool dudes. You were one of those lame dudes with a kickstand on your bike, bro.
Go back and watch the movie. No, I had a red line. I had a Mongoose. Back before
you?
Mongoose was Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a Mongoose back in the day too with the hoop, with the hoop rear end instead of the triangle.
What was back then? Hutch was back
Hutch
then.
was
All that
Hutch
shit.
Trickstar. Those motherfuckers
Yeah.
is badass, boy. I'll invite you
Yeah.
to the BMX group. There's a BMX group. Guys always got old school bikes on there. They just be wanting a shitload of money for them, and most of them are 20 inches. And let's face it, my ass ain't getting on a 20-inch bicycle no more.
Right.
I tried to do. I did a 180 bunny hop into a rollout, and when I got around the other side, I tacoed the rear rim on this kid's bike. I mean, what's nice is I've got the. What's nice is I've got the upper body.
You made
strength
it 180?
to do-
What did his face
dude,
look
I
like?
used to. Man, shut up. I could probably do 360, but I was
What-
afraid I was gonna fuck his bike
What
up.
did his
I
face
fucked his
look
bike
like
up
with that
anyway.
rim, bro? Seriously.
Huh?
What does his face look like when he's seen his rim?
Oh, he was upset, but just got him another one. Whatever.
Yeah. That was a big
He has a
classic.
car. He wasn't even gonna ride it anyways. But no, the thing is, now I'm older. I have the upper body strength to do a lot of those tricks I wasn't really able to pull off when I was younger because I was so narrow. I was Tim-esque. I used to be pretty skinny.
When do I get one of those Clearview shirts?
Never, motherfucker.
Boy, what a selfish bastard!
I'll get you one next round.
Hey,
Next round,
cover-
yeah, baby. I change the colors every year. So this year, I think they're going to be Cleveland Browns. Tim just cut down again. Go on your phone, Tim. Just come on to Skype on your phone, bro. Plug your headset into your phone and come back on your phone, so it'll stop doing that.
Look at that face of his. That's froze.
Yeah. Let's see. Mark, you're on your phone, right?
Yes.
Jason, you're on your phone, aren't you?
No, iPad.
Oh, on his iPad.
On my iPad.
He's on his big
Yep.
phone.
There you go.
Simple Man is here. Simple! Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need some promo right now.
I need a promo. Can someone cut me a promo for Simple?
He needs to put the
Right
po
there in the
back.
left-hand corner, right in Jason's box is my Simple advertisement. Cleveland Browns.
So
colors,
you're
the
saying
color
my
of pure
face,
shit.
my
Why did
face
you-
has come off of Facebook?
Hey,
Yeah,
listen,
dude, you have no profile
Listen-
pictures with your mug.
it's like
we
in
went
every
and
video, dude.
Yep.
I'll have
Sorry,
to
Mark.
send you one. The one that I sent to Rob. I sent one to Rob because I'll have to send you guys that one. Well, hey, use the one Ben Stiller one.
Yeah, but that looks so young, it's hard to tell who you are when you do the face.
I
Yeah.
know. I could hardly tell it was me.
He sent me such a good picture the other day, and I fucking deleted it. I should have kept it. It was perfect, like what he looks like right now, but with all when he just got done cutting all the scruff down, he still had a little bit of hair on his head. I see he got a haircut too.
I did. That's
Somebody's
the main
trying
thing
to
that
get
got
laid.
cut. That ain't happening. Fuck that. That looks good.
He said that ain't
That's-
happening.
That's too much work, man. Fuck that. I go to work before I do that.
He's
Hey,
give up.
TJ, how much
This
is
fucker
more
doesn't
you
give
said
up.
you was-
What's that?
When you
What?
as a kid, you used to ride those BMX bicycles when you were a kid
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And where did you get the money to get one of those?
Grandma bought it for me.
Grandma bought it for you.
She bought my first bike which got me into it, and then I had a paper route.
Hey, Rich, you know those kids back then? They got shit handed to them.
No, I had a paper route after that. My grandma bought it for me for Christmas. The one thing that I asked for was a mongoose, and she bought me one. And after that, I had paper routes. I worked construction. I picked up shingles, nailed shingles down. I had different odds and ends jobs.
Paper route too, man. I had a paper route too, and I still couldn't afford a BMX bicycle
Why not?
because that shit ain't real, man. You're making that shit up. You just go ahead and say your grandma bought it for you.
I
you
already did say grandma bought me the first one.
You upgrade.
All right, All right. Well, Richie's right. She bought me everything.
Yeah.
Boy.
Go to work with the Excalibur, Jason.
Had to steal all my shit.
I got to use my
Richie had that bike called the Pink Lady.
Yeah. I had a fucking banana seat and a
Good on
basket with daisies on it, plastic daisies.
Yeah.
Before they used to lock the spray cans up back in the day, you used to be able to go in and shoplift them. You know what I mean? And so we could after we stole the bicycle, we could spray paint it in a different color and everything. You know what I mean?
Hey, hey, Richie, your BMX bikes out there in California are 3 times more expensive than where TJ's at.
Yeah, everything's
That's
more
why.
expensive.
Yeah, that's why you had to steal yours.
No, dude, this is in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here he goes. He's going to act like he's from Pennsylvania again.
Where the white Bigfoot footage was taken. You remember?
No, there's no such thing as a white Bigfoot. That's racist.
You got it on video, man. You showed it to every
Albino. It's not white. It's albino.
albino.
It's racist as fuck.
The Yeti, he came down from Canada. That's why its coat was white.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah,
That's
actually, he came down.
understandable. I could see where that would be a thing.
Yeah, Now,
Oh, Bill Jordan had a Diamondback. Cool, man. I had a Mongoose. I had a Dino VFR. I had a Dino Sonic with the oversized tubing, the first series of that. And I think that's it. No, I had a GT Mach 1 as well that I bought from Brian Mitchell.
I had a bike that was shipped over from China.
Tim Huber's back.
Yeah, you had to glue stuff.
Don't buy me.
glue it together.
Yeah, you had to put. It came with these little things to glue on there. You know, it was just frustrating. Everybody was beating me.
Did you use your phone?
Well, Mark,
Tim?
it was because your legs were so short.
Yeah.
That's right. My kids rode BMX for a while.
Hey, did you ever
But it
do
is-
midget wrestling back in the day, Tim? Or
Oh,
Mark?
no, tossing. I was thrown around like a dwarf toss. You want to throw me
He was
around,
tossed.
Jason?
No, thank
I'll
you.
have everybody know that I want you to know how dedicated I am to this podcast because I should be sitting in my bedroom, cuddled up in my bed, getting ready to watch the world premiere of the Game of Thrones, son. But
Shit,
I'm here with you.
Blue
losers.
Jackets are playing right now
Fuck
too.
the Blue Jackets.
Fuck, they're fucking winning.
Game of Thrones. What's the Game of Thrones?
Well, if you don't know nothing about the Game of Thrones, there's nothing I can do to help you.
Okay, cool, good.
You
Then
know.
don't explain it.
I can't help you. If you don't have HBO and you don't know, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. There, I just put Tim on the big screen.
I don't have
Woo.
I don't have TV.
I don't have TV.
I don't need that negative shit.
I don't need that
Bigfoot
negative
doesn't have
shit, he says.
Bigfoot doesn't have TV. Imagine that.
Bigfoot doesn't have a television. That's surprising.
That's how they do in Washington, man.
CKY, can't kill yourself, son. Hey, man, I love that band.
Jason's located 2 hours from Bluff Creek.
Oh, yeah?
4.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's 2 Bluff Creeks. There's a Canadian Bluff Creek, and there's a Washington Bluff Creek, which is 4 hours south of where you're at.
That's why it costs
Yes.
$75,000 to mail Jason a fucking T-shirt.
Yeah.
It costs a
That's
lot of
because
money to
That's the
send
state of
Jason
Washington
shit.
for you.
Yeah,
It has to go
Ooh.
FedEx freight.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking
Yeah.
up there. You live like
No,
on
he's
an
talking
island
the
too,
size
don't
of it,
you?
TJ.
Yeah, but you live
Huh?
on an island too, don't you? Off the coast
Yes,
of
sir, I
Washington,
do.
right?
Yep. Yeah, if you look in the Puget Sound, if you ever look at Washington, you'll see that funky design island, and that's where I live.
Oh, imagine that. He's from the fucking woods. This guy.
Oh, yep, I am. 2 hours north of Seattle, and I don't like Seattle. Period.
Oh, dude, Nirvana's from there, bro. Jason, is that Sim in the back corner? No, it's not.
Imagine how
Is
good
that-
they'd be right
no,
now.
that's the Viper.
That's the Viper pole, the 50-50 carbon fiberglass pole. It's
Yep.
18 inches or 18 foot overall. Do you
18
have an
foot.
extension for that?
I do. Hold on a second. Let me grab it.
Jeez.
Power Wash Plus. Where are you from?
Let me take out this piece of shit. That's the extension. You get another foot or so.
Okay.
Now I got to put the headphones back in.
So, if you guys, I don't know if you guys remember or not, but Jason Leman won the Pure Water Power.
Yep.
He won the Pure Water Power poll for our giveaway, and I think next Wednesday we are going to give one lucky viewer a chance to take that poll over from Jason.
Yes.
And
Uh-oh.
and here's the brush.
There's the
You'll
brush.
get-
You're gonna get that. Yeah, you're gonna get that brush rebuilt.
That-
Why would you do that to somebody? You're gonna give them
50
headaches?
foot of. Well, hey, it's an 18-foot pole with a constructor brush.
Oh, hell with it. Let me grab the pole, too.
He's wearing jorts. He's wearing
You'll get that,
jorts.
too.
He's not wearing
jorts.
jorts.
Those aren't pants. Capris if they're pants. I saw ankle.
Dude, Jason is almost as fucking good as Philip is with the
I got
he's
some-
just
Hey,
pure
hey,
entertainment.
I got some Mark
Pure
Tanner juice
entertainment.
going on tonight.
Turn it up.
Well, anyways, guys, if you're from the U.S. and you watch the podcast, you might want to tune in Wednesday because you'll have a chance to win that. Because Jason's going to give it away because he's got too many polls.
Perfect time. Perfect time to
Well,
give
hey,
it
now
away.
let me say this: that poll has not taken a beating like the rest of my polls.
Right. He's been
So-
sim poll crazy since he got his sim poll. So you guys
I
have a
think he
chance
just-
to get. And it's a good poll it's a good poll for you to start out with. So if you need,
I
you
think
know
he just
what I mean?
gets excited when he's in front of the camera and just beats the shit out of it.
Right. I can
'Cause, I
tell
mean-
you this right now, Richie. You need to get the Ultra High Mod 6 for your storefront work. You need that pole in your life. That's
Yes.
the pole you
I'll
need.
sell him mine.
I've been using the sim pole that I used it Wednesday. I used it Wednesday. I know I shot a couple of pictures. I did this 2-story house with that pole traditionally, which is a rarity for me, but it was so windy that I was the lady, she didn't want me on the house. She's like, if you can do it from the ground, you can do it. And I'm like, well, I'm booked like solid, and I can't, just because it's windy, you don't want me to clean the windows. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna use the pole. And they turned. I mean, it was awesome. Had my little under claw out from my rag, you know what I mean, to hold my rag so I could wipe my tops of my windows. And I think I did pretty good, man. It's a solid ass pole, no matter
How big?
what.
The six section, right? How big is it?
Yeah. I don't. How tall is the 6 sections, Jason? Jason knows the whole thing.
18 foot exposed with everything exposed. With you on the bottom of it with 6 foot, you're talking 22 foot. That's why he called it the Sim 22. The new one that's coming out, the Excalibur.
What do you need, Richie? What do you need? You need taller than 18-foot pole.
I need a 24, but I could buy another section, right? Just add it on.
Yeah, I'll
But
talk
then
to
it would be
Phil. I'll
6
show you
foot.
Yeah, it'd be a.
It would be a
6
6-foot section to add on it. So
So you'd have 18 plus. Yeah, that'd be 24.
all
with
6 sections collapsed would be like a foot
Math by
and a half
Outlaw Window
shorter than that.
Cleaner.
Say that again.
I said math by Outlaw Window Cleaner.
And this has been a math quiz by Outlaw Window Cleaner.
Hey, Richie, you've got that Ram Pro Master City. Would a 6 foot pole fit in there?
Yeah, I mean, I slide them in
Jonathan?
there now, but I put them. They go up under the seat a little bit. The bigger one.
Because the 6 section pole is it's less than 4 foot. But with that one section that you need is going to be a 6 foot section.
I think
More
actually,
than likely.
I think it's longer. I think the cab is longer than 6 feet because that shelving I got in there is like 58 inches. I think maybe 50.
Well,
I have to measure.
anyways, if you want that fucking poll, watch the podcast for Wednesday.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We need to think of a really good game.
I thought you were
play.
supposed to have a game tonight, fucko.
Me?
I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we can work on that.
What do you
Games
mean
off the
work on
cover.
it? You told me Friday that, hey man, I got a couple of games I want to play.
Oh yeah, no, I do have a couple of games, but they didn't come to fruition. But I shared the ideas with you.
I want a Mentos moment by TJ. Every podcast. I want somebody to come on just out of the blue, out of Skype, and you just go at it with them.
Why?
These guys it's just because it's fun. I like hearing you go off.
Oh man, dude, I don't think that's very nice, Tim.
That is fun.
That is fun.
That'd be a good time. I can sit back and just laugh.
Right. Yeah, and then I gotta deal with bullshit for year out.
Yeah, for 3 weeks is getting freaking nasty emails all the time. Right.
Yeah. So, what's been up? What's everybody into?
Well, I got a question.
Go ahead,
Jason.
Yes,
Are
sir.
you going to be making it to the that giant convention? What is it
I
called?
don't think to be honest with you, I supported that company for 4 years, and how that ended was not pleasant. So, let me just say this. I think Chris and Alex are great people, but they weren't partners with PT for 4 years or 5 years because they didn't have things in common. They had things in common. And so the way they, like I said, I like Chris. And the only thing I don't like about the whole situation is the quality of the water feds that they're selling. I know a couple of people that have bought them $4,000 worth of equipment, and they use them once or twice a year, and they spent $4,000 because they're so floppy, so shitty.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, I'll give you that, but I mean, they do. I mean, isn't that? I mean, I understand what you're saying, but it's not like that's all that they say. That's all that they sell.
No. You're right.
They could have spent like a couple thousand more and got a not floppy pull. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know that.
You know what I mean?
They sell like a lot of
buyer
pulls.
beware. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Because I bought a lot of Reach It shit, and after using a sim pole for the last month and a half, I can tell you right now, I was duped by fucking Perry Tate.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, I agree.
That add a section shit. Did you see his last video where he stacks out 75-foot of pole for like 20 feet of windows, and he's standing?
I watched the beginning of it.
It's absolutely the fucking worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I actually have to use unfortunately, I haven't gotten sections 9 through 12 of the sim pole, so I have to use my Cheap It gear on this 4-story building tomorrow. But the stack-a-pole fucking thing that Perry's got going on, that's the worst fucking thing in the world. It's so much nicer to just add to the bottom of a pole than to have to fucking break it all down and put it. It's so much easier, dude. So much easier.
Well, now let me. How is your body feeling now that you've had the good pole in your hand this year?
I can tell you this right now. If anyone is thinking about upgrading to regular carbon fiber pole, do it, because the ultra high mod, I know Mark's got a 3K pole now too. He's got the what is it?
The Reach It one? The Precision.
No. The new Mini. What's the new Mini called?
Oh, the Warrior?
Tactical.
No, the
You got tactical, right?
Yeah, tactical.
So
yeah,
you know what?
The tactical. Yeah.
It's the 3K, the high mod poles are fucking next level, man. That's
you know what? Look, it only makes sense that a short pole collapsed with more sections is going to be more rigid than 6-foot sections. I mean, that only makes sense. Of the same diameter, okay, if the sections are the same diameter and one is 3 foot and one is 6 foot, the 3 foot's going to be more rigid because of overlap. So
not with the sim pole.
Not with the sim pole.
Sim pole.
You get sim pole shorty, right?
Yeah,
you have
the same rigidity.
I have the sim pole. I have the sim pole Ultra High Mod 6. And that fucker is light and rigid as fuck. And then I add the 6-foot sections on it, and it's just as light and rigid as it. I mean, it's
really.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah, but
the 8 sections. The 8 sections that I have right now are. The 8 sections that I have right now are, I think, lighter than and definitely more rigid than my Mini, for sure, without question.
Yeah. Well, but TJ, what he's asking is the same sections on the 6-foot sim pole is more flexible than the 3-foot sections on the shorty, and they're not. I use my Sim 72 sections 1 through probably 6 all the time because I've got jobs. See, I'm in an environment where I don't have level ground. I have the shit that falls off, so I've got to use my 6-foot pole. That's more just as rigid as my shorty.
Really?
Yeah. And you know, I did a solar panel, and I used my Kevlar 6-foot, and the only reason I haven't put the video up is I haven't figured out how to speed it up because it's just repetitive bullshit, and it's a 6 or 7 minute video, and I'm thinking I'm not putting a 6 or 7 minute video on there just to, but the rigidity of that pole is phenomenal.
I'm gonna have to get on here on Skype and do a screen share with you so I can. I mean, That program is so fucking easy to use. You're missing.
I know it is.
You're missing something simple, is what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know
all
it is.
I know
it's
something
I am.
simple, and I'll help you. I'll figure it out for you.
I know it is because I've got the voice I can shut off and I can cut it down, but I can't figure out how to speed the damn thing up. That's the only reason I haven't uploaded that video.
But I will say this, Mark. I was overly impressed with my Mini for a long time. It was a really nice pull, but I can tell you, you're right about the arm. Unfortunately, I didn't record it because I was having a bad morning, but I sent some pictures to not Tim, but Mark, some video to Mark of what I did, and what I did in 4 hours with my sim pole, I wouldn't have done in 4 hours with that Mini. Like, I'd be taking a lot of breaks. I mean, the ultra high mod poles is, if you are an owner operator and you're a dude out on the glass a lot by yourself, dude, you gotta just bite the bullet, save the money up, and get you an ultra high mod pole. I'm not saying it's not to start out with carbon fiber is good to go just to get your feet wet, get in the game. Do some jobs that you can't, that you wouldn't normally do. Boom, if you want to do water-fed pole work. But when you get the chance, upgrade and I would say upgrade to a sim pole. They're badass, but that's because I'm rocking a sim pole.
If you've got the money to spend, if you've got the money to spend on a Reach It product, go with the sim pole.
Yeah. Yeah, yes. If you've got the money to buy a Reach It product, you've got the money to buy a higher quality pole for the same amount of price or cheaper in a sim pole. There's no question about that. No question about it. You can't beat the value. You can't.
No. Hey, Mark, I've got a question with your tactical. When I was asking Richie, TJ about his efficiency. When I'm moving my brush laterally, with your pole, do you have any side bend with your tactical?
No.
Okay.
No.
See,
I've got the tactical, and it has the Kevlar bottom on it to get that extra reach on it, and it's rigid. I mean,
okay.
I have to say it's tight.
I can't say nothing bad about the dude's fucking poles, but the system, I don't like after using the way. The sim pole adds sections to their poles to make them taller. I like that system more than I do. The only thing I don't like about it is the end caps. The end caps need to be not a round fucking thing on the bottom, because when you go, you want that to just be fully integrated. Because now I had to take the end cap off the 6. I have to keep it inside the 7 because I don't have nothing on the end of it. So I need end protectors that you can keep adding on to and not have to keep pulling the ends off. That's the only thing. Yeah. But the way the plus sections, that's not the right. I don't feel like that's the best way to do it. Just personally, I don't feel like that's the best way to do it. The backwards
and looking at
the backwards
and
pole,
looking at
not after adding to the bottom. You know what I mean? Yeah. After adding to the bottom of something, it just, for whatever reason, I like it better. And it's so fucking time consuming to break one of those fucking Reach It poles down. Come on, you got to be honest about that.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, if you're set up, if you walk up to a building and figure you can do it without the plus sections, set it up, you got to lay it completely down to break it apart in the middle and then put those sections in when all you got to do is. Yeah, that's
so we're like with varying grades, like where I'm at right now, the work that I'm doing right now, the grade changes so much. I just slide the bottom off, you know what I mean, drop it on the ground and keep going. I don't have to fucking take the pole down, fucking, it's just, I like it better. Add to it, subtract, just wherever I want it, take it apart. That's the very coolest thing, is the taking it apart wherever you want. Yeah.
And I have to say this about WCR's new poles and Tucker's. They're the same way. You add to the bottom. You don't take a section. Yeah. Now I can't verify that because I've never used them, but from looking at them,
I just think that's the easiest way to go.
Yeah, it is.
After using it.
So, but the efficiency of my body, I've noticed my shoulder's not hurting anymore. And my wrist, my left shoulder,
I would say
my
mine's
right
not
wrist.
hurting anymore. It's just it's not hurting any. It's not hurting while I'm working. Usually you get that arm fatigue and you're like, fuck, and you just gotta like let your arms hang for a little while, just like,
Yep.
I ain't been doing that a bunch, so now let's talk about something else, because Philip is fucking taking over the entire chat box again. You don't have to answer every question, man. We're on here tipping our hat to you. Just be, what do you call that? Be
patient.
What do you call it? No, what do you call that, man? I don't know. Yeah, just chill out, bro. Gracious. Be gracious.
There you go.
Be gracious. We're propping you up, you know. I still like a ladder, so just stop talking about it. You're not. It may be better than a ladder, but I still like cleaning windows from a ladder because that's how pros do it. Not everybody's cool like not everybody's a loser like Jason and clean everything from the ground.
Hey Jason, I got a question. Are you
yes, sir.
You still do some traditional work, obviously, because
yes,
you
sir.
do insights. Are you a pump sprayer window cleaner, or are you a bucket guy?
No, I'm a bucket guy. I have the
Dell.
Sorbo, the quadrupod. For buckets. I can't stand bending over. I have to have that bucket, that tripod bucket. Yeah, that's what I just picked that up and watched Steve-O's video.
What, the
That's
Ledger?
excellent.
Yeah, Jacob Dell gave
video.
me this, and it's like the best thing I've ever gotten in my whole life from
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah, it's a top of the line.
I've never really.
Now,
I always use 0 degrees to close out, but this is pretty nice. Just the short little ledger like that. That's super dope, man. I like that a lot.
I got the 9-inch swivel one, just in case I got angled.
Oh, you got a
windows.
9-inch swivel? Woo! I only got an 8-inch swivel. You're a fucking MFer, dude.
It's got a bend in it.
Yeah.
That's not that's bent, buddy.
Does yours bend to the left or the right?
Yeah, whichever it needs to. Whichever way it needs to.
I know, water-fed pole talk is like foreign language to me. I get it. Some of us like to make a lot of money, and some of us don't. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I do. Hey, man, that water-fed pole and that hydro cart, nobody can tell. I don't care who you are. You ain't going to tell me differently. I can tell you that right now. You're just not.
Hey, the TH7's a better.
I do jobs I shouldn't be able to do. And now I tell you one thing right now.
Oh, good Lord.
I'll tell you one thing right now. I'm really loving that Tucker. That 18-inch Tucker brush is so badass, dude. I love that thing. I love it.
The brush itself,
yeah, I love that thing.
Yeah.
Which one do you have?
Nice.
Do you have full nylon or do you have the hybrid?
I got the nylon boar's hair, the Alpha brush.
Yeah, so you got the hybrid. You got the hybrid one.
The Alpha
badass.
Yeah,
Thing cleans.
I've got all my brushes have been switched over to Tucker.
Yeah,
Just extra. In fact, I've got Phil's 14-inch, whatever he swears by. That thing is big and bulky. It does a hell of a job, but the hoses on it make it clunky. I will say that. But I tell you that hog's hair on Phil's
that fucking
is
fart was epic,
shit.
bro.
That's an excellent brush. It's just a shitty setup for.
Phil said that was gross.
I know. That shit was, dude. That was a banger, son. I know what you talk about. That had some girth and a little bit of tone, man. And it was real snappy, man. That was badass, dude. That was the Hutch trick star of farts right there, man. That shit was gangster, cuz. I didn't shit myself. That was dry and snappy, boy. Woo woo. Dry and
TJ,
snappy.
10 years from now, that's not going to be dry and snappy.
Hey, it doesn't matter. I got toilet paper. Do what I got to do.
Hey, listen,
you know what I mean?
I've got 10 years on them, and I rattle them off all day with no issues.
Dude. He does. Like, constantly. Tim's wife in the background. Ew, is that a fart?
I got to say something, Jay. By the looks of you, don't tell me you can't drop some thunder, my friend.
Yeah. But if I do, I'm afraid it's going to do something else.
Richie Blue does too. Richie Blues really smell bad. You can tell just by looking at Richie that his farts stink.
It's all that guacamole.
Guacamole. Ricardo in the guacamole.
Not to
for some reason, Richie, I see you dropping a fart and then giving a huge explanation about it.
Hey, look, not to change the subject, but
do you call them fluffs too?
When's the Bigfoot moment?
No, I was going to say what's a simple?
Oh, good Lord!
Come on, dude.
Boy, let's not go back there. Phil will join back in. Come on now.
Come on.
Hell,
dude.
I even get tired of talking about that pole so much.
No, I got to.
No, you don't. That's a lie.
Well, hey, that's funny. That's a lie. You're right.
I know it's getting bad because I had a customer call me the other day. Like, you know how it is, like when you don't work for a while and then you start working again and then you got to get back into the mode and all that. Well, I had this customer call me and I had this whole day planned, right? I was going to do this, I was going to do that and blah, blah, blah. And then this lady calls and she wants me to come clean her windows. And I'm like, fucking pissed off at her because she wants to get her windows cleaned, right? I mean, I didn't say that to her, but I'm like being nice and everything. But in my mind, I'm like, God damn it, like, why can't I get? So that's when I know my attitude was slipping because, like, I provide a service and I want people to call me and I'm supposed to clean windows so I can make money. And all of a sudden, I'm bitching about it in my mind because this lady wants me to come clean her windows. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with me? Dude,
Rich, you're right though. It does. You get to a point where you just don't really give as much of a shit anymore. I mean, it's just another customer to deal with.
Well, I just knew that my attitude was there was something going on. Like I straightened myself out. I did a reality check. But
what's up, Mike?
That shit is real, man. I just got to keep the psyche going, the psychological warfare, battle within myself. I guess.
Yeah. So what's California, Richie? Besides all those migrants we're going to send over there, what's going on in your world?
Send them on down. I don't care. It's all good. Bring them all.
Fucking Richie Blues pounding the Diet Cokes tonight, boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's going on, buddy? You all right?
Find that torrent streaming site after the podcast. Go to
Game of Thrones, son. Jason Leman, how loud
I don't have
motherfucker,
else.
boy. You can hear him breathing.
I don't. Hey, I'm just getting over a cold, you fuck.
Damn, boy, why that gotta be all that, bro? What's up, Mike the Glass Guy? So, I have a little trivia question for everyone.
Gross.
Okay.
And the winner will get a Squeegee Life decal and a bottle of Mark Tanner rub.
Is this just?
Hey, hold on a minute. I've been promised one of those for the last.
Listen,
6
I
months.
got plenty. Fucking stop crying. That bottle of fucking barbecue rub's gonna cost me $48 to ship to Jason. Yes.
Hey, keep it.
All right, I will, Richie. There went Tim. Fucking Tim.
Oh, Tim left, huh?
I don't think he left. He keeps getting disconnected.
Oh. Yeah, I see his face is frozen on my iPhone.
Yeah, he'll be
I don't
back.
see him on my iPad.
He'll be back.
So what's the trivia question?
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't get to win it, so whatever.
Oh, well, then what the
You're
hell
not
am
in the
I
continent. You're in the continental U.S., Jason. Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. I don't care. I don't need to have it then. You keep that shit to yourself.
What do you mean? You don't want to win? You can win. You can win if you want.
Oh, Yeah, bullshit. You're just fucking feeding me a lot of shit.
Anyone on the podcast besides Mark, because clearly Mark can make his own Tanner rub. Mitchy Blue can win it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if I win it, I'll assign someone that gets it. How about that? Because I don't know the question.
All right. So, the trivia question is, who was our very first podcast guest?
Oh, fuck, you got me. I haven't watched this. I didn't start watching until 60.
Whoever gets that right wins. The rub and
Joshua Show.
Nope.
I think it was Josh.
No,
he was a member.
He was part of the show. He doesn't count. Our first guest. Our first official guest. Who was our first official
Senor Poopy Pants.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I used to know this.
Hold on a minute. Let me go to YouTube and look up the first.
Oh, that's not fair, motherfucker.
Fair.
Let me go to T-Squeezy fucking channel.
Now you just gave them all an idea. Our very first podcast. Go ahead.
We're so slow. We'll still take till the end of the podcast to give you an answer.
No, I'll if somebody doesn't answer here in the next minute, I'm gonna go with question two. Unger Zero handle with an S channel. Yep, that wasn't our first podcast guest, but that's my favorite squeegee combination ever. Unger Zero handle with an S channel. You can't beat it. And soon I'm going to make my own Ungernator. Ungernator Flick. I'm going to make my first. Nope, Power Wash. He was not. Power Wash Plus. Perry Tate was not our first official guest. I'm surprised no one got this, because this is one of the most infamous podcasts we've ever done. I'm really surprised no one got this. I thought for sure that would be like boom right away.
It was Mark Tanner.
Nope, it wasn't Mark Tanner.
I didn't even think I knew you when that first came out, right?
What? Who, me?
Yeah, when you did the podcast?
Yeah, we've known each other for 4 years, dude.
Okay.
Nope, Jacob Dell was not the first guest. And that is the last guest I'm taking, Fernando, right there. Our first official podcast guest was Josh Thompson. Oh, David Decker, you win, dude. He called it. Hey, if that's Josh Thompson, David, you win. If not, be honest, David. But Josh Gucci Shoes, Mr. New York, was our first official podcast guest.
Remember that.
Josh Thompson was the very first
official. Hey, how long ago was that, TJ?
That was almost a year ago.
Okay.
Actually, over a year ago.
Dude, are you urinating?
No, I'm filling my other water jug up.
Yeah, be honest, David Decker.
Oh, here, smart ass. That's what I'm doing. Fucker.
It sounded like you were being.
I should have asked first and last name. Josh Thompson was the very first David Decker. So be honest, David Decker. If you met Josh Thompson,
someone guessed Josh Schoaf. So this guy said
that
Josh.
Was me.
Josh doesn't go by Joshua. So I'd say he's right.
Hopefully, I'm pretty sure David Decker seems like a square dude. But if so, David Decker, private message me your address, and I will ship you out a bottle of Tanner Rub and a Squeegee Life sticker. Don't worry, guys. I have 11 more bottles to go.
Yeah,
we got plenty more.
He's been promising that for months. Just don't bother getting your hopes up too high there.
Listen, Fernando already got some fuck shits.
Yeah, well,
I purposely didn't send you some just so you could complain about it.
Damn, man. Well, fuck, it doesn't take much for me to complain. What the fuck you thinking? I mean, hell. I don't need too much.
Oh, my God. He's going to be a fucking complainer. We got an official complainer.
No, that's the last I'm saying about it.
Whatever, dude.
That's the last time I'm saying about it.
Ruin the whole
Hey,
show.
how much have you been exercising? Have you quit your sugar?
Yes.
He did that 2 weeks ago, right?
I know, but it's easy to fall off that fucking wagon.
I don't exercise. I'm not exercising.
Yeah, I didn't exercise all day. This week.
I'm working 6 days a week. Fuck you and your exercise.
Yeah.
Let's exercise.
Yeah.
Sensitive fuck.
Fucking
yeah.
No, you don't.
I exercise enough. Listen, I don't care what you think, Jason Leman. I'm flying to fucking
Hold on
Washington.
a minute. Didn't we just make it at the beginning of this?
I'm gonna kick your fucking
first
ass
one to
the next
lose
time
30
I see you, Jason Leman.
Okay.
Fucking wrestling.
The first one to lose 30
Me and
pounds.
you are wrestling the next time I see you.
Okay.
I've always wanted to wrestle a fucking bear. Always wanted to do it. Especially a bear that likes to carry around tubs of Cool Whip. That's my kind of fucking bear to wrestle. Bear Grylls drinks his own piss. Power Wash Plus, always coming in with the heaters. Hey, Tim's back.
Who is Power Wash Plus?
Tim, how'd you sneak in here, dude? Hey, it's Luke. It's Luke the window cleaner. Hey, it's Luke the window. Hi, my name's Luke the window cleaner.
Hey, I got my order in 3 days.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah.
Who's watching Game of Thrones in the background? Don't you do that to me. You're ruining the podcast with that. You're making me think about other things. Who's doing that? It's like the best show on television.
I don't have HBO though. I got to do a streaming.
Oh, really? Come on, bro.
Yeah. No.
Hey, do you want me to call you, FaceTime you, and then I'll watch it, and you can just watch it from my phone on your phone? We can watch it together. I'll set up a tripod.
Dude, I'm tempted. No, I think there's a couple streaming sites.
Can't be that good.
On. I can go,
Yeah.
Check that out.
What time's it on?
I think 10. It premieres at 10,
so
I think, or 9. I don't know, one of the two.
Are we cutting early for the 3 people that'll be watching us at 10 o'clock?
I don't give a fuck. We're going to record this podcast no matter what.
Everybody's fucking watching
it's Game of Thrones, son. Shit, thought you knew, player.
That's going to be big.
So, yeah. So, by popular request, we are going to go to, we're going to do this, guys. We're going to go and have a Bigfoot moment with T Squeegee.
Nice.
So, we'll be back in a minute, guys.
Do this.
What? What do you mean? Do
On February 6, 1974, a woman living near Uniontown, Pennsylvania, was watching TV at about 10 p.m. when she heard a noise on her porch. As the house is isolated, she feared intruders or wild dogs, so she took her loaded shotgun to the door. On stepping out, she saw a 7-foot, hair-covered ape-like creature standing only 6 feet away, with its hands raised above its head. Sure it was about to attack, she fired into its middle section, whereupon it disappeared in a flash of light. Her son-in-law, living in a trailer close by, heard the shot and phoned to find out what had happened. When she told him, he loaded a gun and walked over. On the way, he saw 4 or 5 red-eyed, hairy creatures at the edge of the woods. He also saw a bright red flashing light hovering over the woods. The people started to approach him, and as they got nearer, he saw that they were ape-like, with long arms and fire-red eyes that glowed in total darkness. About 500 yards away, a red flashing light hovered above the trees. It looked like a Christmas tree ornament and revolved like a police car beacon. The son-in-law fired 2 bullets into the creature's direction before fleeing for the shelter of the house. He and his mother-in-law called the police. Investigating officers found no tracks in the frozen ground, but they noticed that the animals seemed terrified of something. The dogs were shaking and could not be coaxed out. When interviewed by Stan Gordon and Associates, the son-in-law claimed a prior Bigfoot encounter. That previous November, while running his dog, he had seen a dark figure. The figure did not reply to his request for identification, but kept walking in his direction, revealing itself to be an ape-like creature with glowing red eyes. The witness, who always carried a loaded pistol in the woods to protect himself from wild dogs, blasted 6 shots into the creature, which abruptly disappeared. Nonetheless, he could hear it running away. Allegations of selective invisibility figure in other creature reports. The witness went home, picked up a .30 caliber rifle, and returned to the woods. Soon he encountered the same creatures. When he shot one, it did not disappear. Instead, it let out a terrifying scream that his wife compared to the cry of a human that was in very deep pain. The Bigfoot ran off. It goes without saying that no body was ever recovered. Gordon writes, "A few days after this incident, a female cat that had been locked in its cage mysteriously disappeared. What was so unusual was the fact that fresh snow had fallen at the time, and there were no footprints whatsoever anywhere near the cage, not even those of the cat. During that time, on a number of occasions, strange lights would be seen hovering near the woods. One night, the mother-in-law was awakened by a bright light shining in her window. She went to look and saw a round white object hovering a few feet away from her daughter's trailer. These people had no way of knowing that at about the same time, just a few miles down the road, a large group of witnesses had also seen a creature disappear. In December 1974, in rural Wisconsin, dairy farmer William Bosick was driving home through patchy fog when he saw a strange sight. It was a disc-shaped UFO resting on the ground. In its curved front glass stood a furry figure with arms raised above its head. The creature was human-shaped and had dark tan fur. Its ears stuck out about 3 inches. Only its face and chin were not covered with fur. Bosick, scared, accelerated past the UFO, hearing a whooshing sound as he passed. Staten Island, New York, was the site of UFO and Bigfoot sightings in late 1974 and early 1975. Large hairy creatures, walking upright, were sighted on several occasions, crossing the road or wandering around the woods. During the same month, UFOs were seen in the same area.
Yeah, you ain't about that life, dude. Alright, that was a Bigfoot moment with T Squeege. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's on my favorite subject, Bigfootses and UFOs. I told you them motherfuckers flying spaceships. None of you motherfuckers wanted to listen to me, dude. So I got something I want to talk about. It might be, I might be reading into shit, but, I know Jason saw it. And actually posted it in the group. What do you guys think about, Richie excluded, but what do you guys think about Black Diamond Rubber not having Reach It branding on it anymore? Did you guys see that?
I saw it.
Don't tell me that dude fucked that up already. Don't tell me Perry fucked that up already. Jesus.
Yeah.
Jason, yeah.
I'm sure he,
we don't have to
I'm
talk
sure
that
he
much
did.
more about it, but yeah, dude, jeez. Man, that'd be fucking terrible. I mean, maybe I'm just reading into shit. I don't know, but man, dude. Hey, North Jersey Window Cleaning would ask, how does Jason park his Bigfoot UFO? How do you park that? And where? I would like to know where. I would like to know where.
Hey, that's top secret. That's better than Area 51 secret kind of shit.
Oh, okay. So you got to be in there like swimwear to know that.
Yeah, hey, what do you drive, Jason?
Yeah.
He drives a Dodge.
The Ram ProMaster.
A Prius.
I drive a Dodge Ram ProMaster. Diesel.
Hey, so Richie, you drive a Dodge too?
Yeah, it's ProMaster.
He's got the little one, right? Richie, yours is the little one.
He's got that little hoe ass one. That little hoe ass. Whatever, you're lame as shit, Richie Blue.
His shit in his UFO in the barn behind
Tim's
his
still
dad's.
driving the F-150. That motherfucker hit a deer, a brick wall, fucking dropped on Nagasaki. Boy. He's still driving that motherfucker, man.
I'm looking at a little Escape right now. I like working out of that, man. I had that yellow one. I worked out of it for 3 years. I love the shit out of it. You need a big ladder. You just throw it on top. Because my 22 and my 17 fits right inside when they're folded down.
Right.
Tim, that's too expensive of a vehicle for you.
Nah. I'm allowed to let it Escape, buddy. My wife has one.
Mazda.
Oh, cool.
That's what she drives, the Escape.
Skid Mark drives a Mazda B2000. Yeah, right. That's your fucking butt buddy lover, fucking Kevin the window cleaner.
Oh, is he still around?
I think so.
Forever. Is he doing videos?
He doesn't make videos anymore.
I don't see his videos on YouTube anymore, but he posts a lot on Instagram. He did an ambiguous post today about all good things must come to an end, and it's like him doing it with a washer, and he's got like the sunset in the background and stuff. It looked pretty cool. So I don't know what that means.
Saying,
so he's saying he's done?
Yeah. I don't think he's done window cleaning. Maybe he's just done YouTube window cleaning. I don't know.
I bet he's done window cleaning because that job he has like 60, 70 hours a week, man. Plus he's flying all the time.
Yeah, it seems like he's all over the place.
Right. You may be out of the business. It's always easy to come in and out. Yeah, this is one of the business. What?
Escape is a girl's car. You can listen to Bon Jovi in it.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm too old to grab the ladders off the ladder racks anymore. I'm just too old.
Hey, get a Flex, a Ford Flex.
Nah,
Leo wants one of them. Buddy. You guys are all teen gay for like a hot minute. So.
No, that's him. I'm sticking with the Ram ProMaster numbnut.
I got a numbnut for you. I'm gonna drop my numbnut in your fucking forehead.
Jason, is yours a white one too?
I'm kicking Jason's
it's
ass.
A white one.
Don't come to the. Hey, don't come to the
3-0 right
nobody
now.
Cares.
On
don't
Tampa.
Come to the huge convention because I am wrestling your ass if you come there. You are going fucking swimming or something.
Hey, the only way I'll be there is I think Phil is not coming for Simpole. I would do it to represent. I don't think so. He's got another thing in I think it's Jehovah's Witness in Phoenix then. Okay. But if he wants me to represent Simpole, I'd do it.
I'm just going.
Dude, we're gonna make that. Listen. If the Outlaws invade, it's gonna.
I don't know if it's the Outlaws invade, but it's definitely an outlaw road
trip. Then do me a favor. When you look into a motel room, look into something that's close and let me know.
I just want to
because a plane ticket.
I just want to go to I would like to go to the trade show. I don't really care about the seminars or none of that stuff.
Yeah,
none of that shit. When I don't really care. But I just want to see the trade show. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, I went 2 years in a row. And my daughter lived in Ohio, and she drove from Ohio to D.C. both years. And we just kind of enjoyed the scenery, the family vacation. And that's all I did was go to the trade shows. The trainings, all it is a good sales pitch. Yeah. Selling their product, selling their guru, do this in business. And if you're already doing it, you don't need that. And so...
I'm not saying that I couldn't learn anything in any of those classes. I just personally, I feel like my time would be better well served going to the trade show and kicking it with the homies. So
yeah. Well, and that's what
you know what I mean.
And that's what I did.
Jason Leman didn't kick it with us, did he? When we were down there in KC Mo, he's fucking old and up in the room sleeping. Wasn't he? Old ass fucking dude. This motherfucker was in his room both nights sleep.
Yeah, but I will say this: when you left, you and Josh and Jason left that night before. Jason, myself, and Alan went and had a nice dinner together. I was actually done. Believe it or not, the first time my mouth has ever said I was done with barbecue at that point. So we went across the street from the hotel and had some good conversation. So he hung with us.
So you downgraded to two losers after the winners left town. That makes sense.
Well, hey, it wasn't total downgrade. We didn't go with Perry.
Oh, how dare you?
Richie was there too, right? Richie, did you go with us?
I was
dinner.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
me and
Well,
you
I
were
could
together.
see why I could see why you would forget because he's forgettable, Richie Blue.
Oh.
I'm just saying. I mean, he's forgettable. I mean,
we left
Oh,
together.
geez.
I love
No,
you, Richie.
But what reminded me was Richie. I think Richie was invited somewhere else for dinner, and he blew it off to come hang with us.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm going with
no. So you must have a premonition. You must have known back then. The reason why I say he's forgettable is because it's really hard for people to send Richie checks. He has a real big problem with people finding him to give him his money. So he's really forgettable.
Yeah, no shit.
Jesus.
Hey, are you guys driving from Ohio then?
Maybe we'll just, hey, listen, why don't you and Seth Byers just come to Ohio and just hang out? Fuck that shit.
Well, that's what I was
We'll go to
thinking.
Cedar,
I don't
we'll go to
That's what-
Cedar
I'd
Point.
rather do that.
We'll go to Cedar Point. You know, you could bring the wife. We'll go camping. We'll go to Cedar Point or something. It'll be cool,
Hey,
dude.
come on. I need a fucking break. Why the fuck would
Let's
I
do
want to
that.
do that?
I want to do that.
hole around there.
Pro Wasp Missouri says you can fly in with the guys, TJ. I got you covered on the crack so you don't have to bring it on the plane. Dude, honestly, man, I don't know. Dude, I am fucking petrified to get on a plane. I am
I can't find
absolutely
a flight there, man.
fucking... Yeah, that's another thing is you can't find a... So you were looking for he's already looking for a way to fucking back out this motherfucker. Already. He just had a Freudian slip there. He's like, I can't find a flight there. What a fucking douchebag.
Oh, dude, that was before when we were.
Okay.
before we did
Hey,
that.
I
was
don't
on
even
the
like you
Swedish.
anymore. I thought we were friends.
Oh,
That
That hurt my
good.
insides right there. That hurt
No.
my insides.
I'll tell you what I did do. I'll tell you what I did do.
What did you do?
What days are those?
August 8th and 9th. Yeah.
So my big family reunion's on the 11th. My aunt flies in on the 8th. So Leah, you got my aunt. I'll be hanging out with the guys in Missouri.
So right there's a confirmation. Tim's not gonna be there.
Tim will be there. Tim's not missing
Okay.
this shit.
Oh,
I promise
Lord.
you, I'm not doing that again.
Jesus
I will be
Christ.
there no matter what.
We haven't even gotten out of the gates and 2 outlaws down already. Tim and Josh are not going.
Yep.
Josh ain't going?
Damn. I don't think
No,
so.
I'm going. I'm going. I'll go with you.
Springfield Branson has an airport. A plane is the safest way to travel by far. Not if I'm driving.
Hey, stupid question, TJ.
What's
Flying into Ohio, where do you want to fly into?
You can fly in.
Akron.
Yeah, Akron.
Right?
Akron,
Okay,
Canton, I would
Akron.
probably say would be. I would say Akron, Canton will probably be the best place to fly in.
Or you can
Canton,
fly
Akron.
to Columbus and I'll drive you up.
Or you can
or you
fly
can
to
fly-
How
Columbus.
far is that
And,
from Columbus?
Yeah. Akron's about an hour and a half.
That's where you're at, Tim.
I'm in
Mark?
Columbus. Yeah.
That's where you're at, is in Columbus, right?
Yeah.
That's where I flew into when I went and picked my daughter
where
up.
at, Ryan? Ryan Fuster, where are you going in Ohio, dude, in June? Anyways, I don't know, man. I mean, I'd like to go. I'd like to go and meet Steve-O and Luke and Chris and fucking Alex and, just, to meet everybody in person. That would be cool. A couple other dudes. But then again, I mean, it would be just cool to hang out in Ohio, too.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to hang out at Cedar Point with you.
Now, is that where
Yeah.
you're at, TJ, Cedar Point?
Smurf ice cream, baby.
It's Wellington. Hey, that's not very far from me, dude. At all, Ryan. Like, that's close. Keep in touch with me, man. Maybe we'll meet up or something. I'll buy you lunch or some shit.
I think my son lives in Wellington.
Ryan, he'll put you to work.
No, I won't.
I know.
He'll put you to work, Fucking douchebag. What a fucking dick. He'll put you to work,
That puts a cramp in everything, don't it?
I'm going to put a cramp in Jason's forehead here in a second.
Yeah, Jason.
TJ,
Yeah.
I
What,
had
dude?
9 brothers and sisters. You ain't fucking with me. And
I was the youngest.
number
I was the
9 of
youngest.
10.
I was the youngest grandchild, and there was fucking 12 of us. and there was only one girl. It was all boys, and we beat the fucking shit out of each other all the time. That's all we did. That's all we did when we were young, is kick each other's asses. Usually, it would be like you get zipped up in a sleeping bag and thrown down a flight of stairs, just all kinds of shit. Dude, they were rough, man. They were rough, dude. That's why I'm still claustrophobic to this day because of that.
I'm the oldest of 8 kids, so I was the big bully.
I don't ever envision
you're like the asshole brothers I've got.
Yeah. I only have one brother and 6 sisters.
Maybe the tall.
Hey, Jason, are all your family big like you?
Facebook mess.
I'm actually the short one.
What?
Yeah.
Holy
they're
cow.
all 6'4" and better.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm the short one. It was funny when I went away to the military. I went away. I was 6 foot. My youngest brother was 5'4", and I got back 6 months later or a year later, and the fucker was 6'4", man.
Nice.
I was like, holy shit. So yeah, I'm the short bastard.
Wow.
So my sisters are even tall. Well, no, not all of them. One of them are taller than me. So
what do we got there?
I don't see it.
That's awesome.
John, the Bon Jovi flex, man. It's Timpo approved.
That's great.
The John Bon Flexi. Timpo
I
approved.
finally got a face of him. So now you just got to get TJ's and Mark's and Tim's and Richie's, and then you guys are fucked.
We're not the ones that
even
deleted all their photos.
Yeah. You're encouraging him, though.
I don't encourage anybody. I'm just over here just
you
taking
deleted
bullets.
all of your headshots off of Facebook.
Yes.
Why you bullshit?
I went looking for him, too.
Deleted all of his fucking pictures.
I think Rob did that for me. He's probably storing them up for some reason. He knows that when I start firing, he's going to say, oh, shit, I better put this one out.
Holy shit. Well,
that's
I'm down for whatever. I'm into trying to go to Branson. I think that would be cool. But, if people aren't into it, I get that too.
Is there a hold on a minute, let me look. I'll see what there's a flight from.
What do you got in your hand there?
Don't
Mark?
mind me. Huh?
What is that, Mark?
Oh, it ain't something big.
That's the antenna on my computer.
It's the antenna on my computer. That's how fucking whack Mark is. He's got a fucking antenna on his computer.
Some other antenna that makes a better signal. Still sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Rob Peloso, the way that dude pops out fucking memes, he's got everyone's face. If you fucked up and put your face on Facebook and you're in the Outlaw Window Cleaner group, you're screwed.
He's
got your head.
I'm surprised he hasn't made one of Mark Darnell, but Mark Darnell makes his own funnies.
Yeah, did you guys see that one today he posted of the fucking...
standing on the ladder swaying back and forth?
No. The one he did of No Country for Old Men. Did you guys see that?
Oh.
Yeah, I did. With the black wig?
Yeah, the dude that's got the mop cut? He had that fucking hair on, dude. It was so fucking funny, dude. Oh my God, dude. Mark Darnell is so fucking hilarious, dude. He is the funniest dude ever. Fuck the huge convention.
Yeah, no making fun of him.
Unconventional convention in Ohio. That was the plan.
There you go.
I mean, if that is that what you guys want to do? I mean, we can do that. Just fucking. I just don't want everybody at my fucking house.
We can go to that place where they got the Bigfoot down there in Cambridge or wherever you were talking about.
I mean, I'm down to do something in Ohio. I just don't know how everyone else feels about that.
Let's see. You say when's the
Mark nothing,
convention?
Jason nothing.
I'm down.
Hold on a minute. I'm looking up flights.
Tim is down for any reason not to fucking show up. So just let him know.
Yeah. I was
if
the one
it's in
that
Ohio,
suggested...
Tim will be there because he won't be able to fucking get away because he knows we'll come to his fucking house. But
Be
what were you
knocking on
saying,
my
Mark?
door.
Your what's up, Marky?
I said I was the one that suggested we go, and then it turned into a road trip, and I'm still game with that.
Mm-hmm.
And now you want to change it to go hang out in Ohio. Well, at that point, it's the Jamboree.
Yeah.
So, you know, I kind of figured we could piggyback on a specific event every year and make that the Jamboree. Because, look, we're going to go to the trade show and spend a few hours there. If we're not going to go to seminars, we're going to hang out. No matter what, we're going to hang out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it's up to y'all. I mean, like I said, if it's not,
I'm just looking.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just looking up flight tickets to Branson.
We could hang out with roller coasters and beer too.
I'm up for whatever. I just need to know where the hell
I don't
I'm
care.
flying to.
This is
Yeah, you guys tell
land.
me.
This is vacation land. You know what I mean? We could rent.
Oh, then I don't want to go to a trade show.
We could rent a house on Put-in-Bay.
On the lake. Yeah. Yeah.
For a couple of nights. That would be cool too. Get out on the island.
Wet
We can do a lot
line.
of things. There's a lot of things. We just need to talk about it. We got
Yeah.
plenty of time.
Yeah.
I'm down for whatever, guys.
It's only April. We should have something set in stone by the middle of May, is what I think. Don't you?
Yeah. Well, the sooner the
I
better
agree.
for those of us who are going to fly, because the sooner.
How soon? How much
I
sooner
don't
do
know,
you
a
need?
couple weeks.
So
couple
what's
weeks,
wrong
you
with
know?
what the fuck I just got done saying?
Yeah. I'm just saying, within
You
a couple
get on
weeks,
my fucking
we can make
nerves,
a plan. Oh, shut the
Did
fuck
you
up.
guys see Mark's grandpa down on the page?
Yeah.
What's Richie talking about? Does Richie know that he's still on the podcast? He's like, oh yeah.
Down with the fishing. You mentioned fishing, right? Or was I hearing things?
No. I it sounds like Mark wants to go to the huge convention, or he don't want to do nothing.
No.
what
I
it
will
sounded
do
like.
whatever you guys want.
I
that
was
was
kind
the
of hoping
original
that we
We're
piggyback
changing
on
the
top
plan.
of other things.
Yeah. You want to change the plan? Change the plan.
I like
Dude, listen, there is no fucking plan. That's what
I'm just gonna say, when has there been a plan? I've been asking for this since we left KCMO. Damn it!
Yeah.
I mean,
so we haven't had a plan since we talked about this last year. There is no plan. Nobody. Whenever we talk about this, all anyone ever says is "I'm in." That's all it is. It's never like no specifics, no details. Just "I'm in."
Yeah. Nobody checks their calendar on what's
Well, I
going
can
on.
tell you this. I can say this from the experience that we had in KCMO. If we could turn that shit show into fun, we can pretty much pull anything off.
Right.
Yeah, no kidding. Well,
yeah. Then there's the window cleaning speed competition.
Yeah. Do that.
There's that.
We can have.
Do they do that at the big convent, the giant?
You guys can come to my house and we can see who can clean my windows the fastest.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck that, I ain't working.
North
How much
Jersey
you
Window
paying?
Cleaning says Ohio is only 7.5 hour drive. This is what I'm saying. If we decided to do something in Ohio, I think we could get a lot more dudes together in Ohio than we could going to Missouri. Honestly, you got to
because I know
most of the
reason
people that
would
watch this show are most of the guys from Outlaw are fucking East Coasters for the most part.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I mean?
not only that they're against. Most of them don't like WCR. To be honest with you.
Well, that seems to be a common thread.
So-
and I'm not hating nobody for that. That's fine.
No, I'm not either. Like I said, I like Chris and Alex, and
Well, they kinda
the only
are
thing
like
is
WCR,
their
though, a
product.
little
Yeah.
Well, but hold on. The reason I don't go there is they're more expensive.
Well, yeah.
You know that's the only reason I don't shop there.
I just got 2 dozen rubbers.
Cool.
I spent
What are they?
$50.
Black Diamond?
No, they're Red.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
But I got 2 dozen. They had them here in 3 days. It was awesome. I ordered them while we were on the last podcast. Think of that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've gotten a couple of things from them lately, just because you can buy single pieces of rubber, and I'm testing tools for YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Using different tools, testing them out. And
Right.
You can buy,
Really?
Right.
Yeah,
you can buy a single piece of rubber?
Yeah, you can buy one 36-inch length of black diamond or whatever the fuck you want. That's pretty cool like that.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
North Jersey window cleaning
What happened
says,
with-
I've moved on from the whole WCR thing. Yeah, that's really my sentiment is like, you know, I get some people are not going to want to buy from them. Some guys, and just on the same turn, not everyone is going to like me. You know what I mean? And not everyone's going to, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? So,
I order from everybody though now.
I do too. I do
yeah.
too. The only person I haven't ordered from yet is Window Magic Supply, and I'm waiting to do my big spring order to. That's who I'm going to give a whole shitload of money to, because usually usually the first or second week of May I order a bunch of shit, and I'm gonna order it from her.
Yeah,
I have heartburn. I think coming to Ohio would be cool. Mark doesn't seem to think that's cool. But I think
I'm just sitting here quietly. I don't think it's not cool.
Everyone changed
the bottom line is
the
your ass don't want to get on a fucking plane. I can't fly on a plane.
You guys can go to fucking.
He's gonna have to next
go
year
to
when
Missouri.
We go to Florida.
I don't care.
He's gonna have to when we go to Florida. There's no way he's driving Florida. Oh goodness.
All right, Bumblebee. Listen.
What do I have to do?
Whatever you guys want to do, I'm in.
Next year when we go to Florida, you got to fly.
I'll drive to Florida.
Fuck driving to Florida, man. That's just miserable.
Listen, I don't care what you think about anything. Get on a fucking plane and fly, motherfucker.
Hey, Richie Blue.
I want you to fly with me.
Richie Blue gonna grace us with the
shit in the other and see which one fills up first.
Richie coming anywhere? Are you going to the big convention or to Ohio?
He's got to get paid first.
He's living a destitute life. Fucking no self-esteem and complete poverty. It's the worst thing in the world over there for him.
He had a hot item last year, no money.
Richie, I want your honest to goodness opinion of that kickstand gunslinger. You have there's no way you have anything to do with that, right?
No. Hey man, you know, what can you say? I mean, some things that kind of bow to the absurdities. You know, you just have to bow to it. You know?
If you have nothing to do with the kickstand gunslinger, rumor has it that there's an edition with landing gear on it. Is that anything you know about? I'm looking at maybe an all-terrain off-road gunslinger too that has mud tires on it.
Like the rock crawler edition?
Yeah, a rock crawler.
Oh man!
I'm saying this is the thing. I'll tell all these guys in the chat that are talking shit. If we were to say, you know what, we're gonna get together somewhere in Ohio, and I know who would come, but there's a lot of guys that say they'll come. One of them's on the podcast, but most likely won't show up.
And
hell, all talk a lot of shit.
Drive. All he has to do is drive, and he won't show up.
Richie, have you had the new Coke Orange Vanilla yet? He likes his Diet Coke straight, no chaser, homie.
Yeah.
I'm 6 hours to Columbus or Branson. I don't know what that means.
That's Lewis Coatney. He's 6 hours from
Power Wash
Branson.
Plus. No, it isn't.
Oh,
Pro Wash Missouri.
That's not Lewis.
No.
Nope. Oh, okay. That's okay. I thought it was okay. Cool. My mistake.
Pro Wash Missouri is Lewis Coatney. Power Wash Plus. I have no idea who that is. Gunslinger with a shoulder strap.
There's gonna be a shit ton of window cleaning vehicles in Ohio, right there, wherever we land at. You know what I mean?
I just think it would be. I mean, we no matter what, we should do something.
Yeah.
And to be fair, when we all started first talking about this, shut up, Jason. So when we first started talking about this, we talked about having the unconventional convention. That, to be fair.
Yep.
Now Mark Tanner has went fucking company on us. He's fucking went native on us. Yeah, his check cleared.
He got a double.
Now
check.
he's wanting to go to Missouri.
There is no. There is a difference. See,
Okay.
if you think of it as a businessman, we can go to that convention and the business can pay for 100% of it. If not, you got to play games.
Yep.
It's a business expense
You gotta play
to Missouri.
games. Yeah, it is a business
play
expense.
Business expense to Ohio.
Yeah.
It's a business meeting.
What do you need?
I'll make
what
if
do you
I go
need?
to Ohio
What do you
or,
need
or
for
Missouri,
yeah.
I'm going to make it a business expense.
Yeah.
Tell me what you need documentation wise, Mark, for this to be tax deductible for you, and we will draw up the paperwork.
It's a
Send me some
retreat
receipts.
seminar. Is
Yeah,
what
it's
it
a
is,
retreat.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make sure there's a grill for barbecue.
Yeah, well, look, it started sounding like it was fun. Now we're turning into a retreat, and I'm going to tell you guys, the last thing I'm doing, Jason,
I'm just going to call it right now. I'm calling it right now. The huge convention road trip is not happening. We're not doing that. I'm not going to be there. I won't be there. So you guys figure out what you want to do. And meet up together. Make sure you take a camera so I can watch. Because this year I'm going to do the Tim and not do fucking nothing. I'm going to stay home.
Can I come to you?
The interpretation of that is Jen said no to TJ.
Yes, she told me no. She did. She told me no. She's watching right now and she can tell you herself.
Yep. Nope. He ain't
Isaac
going nowhere.
Silvernail is my Christian name. Isaac Silvernail. I don't know.
Where's this going?
Huh? Where's what going? This podcast? I have no fucking idea. I think I think we need to take a month off of podcasting.
No. We just need to get the direction.
Kumbaya, my squeegee, kumbaya. You know, it seems like, unless it's window cleaning related, it doesn't seem like everyone's really into it. So, and everyone's upset that I don't want to fly. So, I don't know.
Well, we were going to drive, but it doesn't matter.
I can tell you what you guys can. This is what you guys can do. You guys can all get plane tickets and fly out there, and I'll see you guys out there. How's that? I promise I'll show up.
Out where?
To Missouri. That's where everybody wants to go.
You're driving. I'm not flying.
No, you guys can fly. It's not going to bother me. I'll just stop and pick up Jason and Snyder.
I'll ride
roll out.
with you.
How do you clean a window?
I'll just get you to fly next year to go to Florida.
Like this.
Because I don't want to drive to Florida.
Like
that is a nice tool, man.
That's how you clean windows. I'm the shortest un-black Indian you'll ever meet. Okay. How do you clean a window?
Okay, what the hell does that mean?
Tax deductible. Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I've got you some scratch glass you can quote here on the island.
There you go. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm in. I don't care.
I think you guys should go. I think you guys should fly out there because
Bay, dude.
I think you guys should fly out there.
Road trip with the video and the limo and all the things we were gonna.
We can do that there. We can do videos and shit there.
Right,
I think you guys should fly out because it'd be easier for you guys.
I think you guys should fly into Columbus and we all drive up to Sandusky to meet up with TJ. That's what we should do.
That's what we were gonna do. Something like that.
Yeah, but it sounds like it would be easier for.
That way, I don't have to drive to Akron and then go to TJ's. You know what I mean? I'd rather just drive in from Columbus than go into Akron and then because Akron's like that way to me, then TJ's this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't see why you'd have to drive to Akron, but anyway.
For Josh, I think it was for Joshua.
No, if the guys fly in to pick them up to meet you up there in Sandusky is what I'm saying.
Oh.
The guys that
fly into Columbus then.
No, the guys that, well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter either way. I mean,
you can rent 17 cars. I don't know. This is going nowhere. What?
Damn right. Well, we went from
9th, Richie. August 8th and 9th. There you go, buddy. How do you insert a rubber into a channel? You push it.
Sideways.
Push it. All right. That was the longest dead air we've ever had on the podcast. I fucking think this one is over. Does anyone have any questions before I end the podcast? 30 minutes.
Well,
short.
we do need to come up in the next few days with a contest for Jason's giveaway. So we got to work on that. And I'll have what?
No, you guys are good at that. I'm just figuring the shipping out to wherever I'm going. You guys figure the contest out.
Intercontinental United States.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Gotta do it.
First-time users, as far as I'm concerned. I'd like to see somebody that's. And the reason, well, I won't say why I got it. I wanted to test it, to be honest with you. And I will say this about that pole: the clamps are just like the Simpole clamps. They kind of went along those lines. I think they mimicked Simpole somewhat. So it's an excellent pole. So.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods has a house in Jupiter, and his mom has a house next door. And then he built a restaurant over here, and I bid all three and didn't get any of them. They don't spend no money. Yeah.
Wealthy people usually don't, Mark.
Most of the time, I guess not. The restaurant told me, well, you do realize who you're working for here, and I said, absolutely. And he said, that doesn't mean much to me. I said, glass is glass. This is what I charge. Take it or leave it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I found out the wealthy ones are more stringent with their money than anything, and I'm pretty strict with them. I just stick, hey, this is my price. You don't like it, find somebody else. And usually they can't. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, TJ's gone. What the hell happened to him?
He bailed.
I'm done.
What did we do? Piss him off?
I don't know. Well, whatever you guys want to come up with, if we're going to do the Branson thing, that's fine. If we're going to do an Ohio thing, then that's kind of the jamboree that we discussed. You guys just make a decision. As far as where to fly into, Tim, I don't know anything about your state, so you got to tell me logistic. This is the best way to do it, and that's what we'll do.
Whenever we decide where we're going to do. No worries, we'll figure it out.
I flew into Columbus to pick up my daughter. That's where she was at, Litkin County. Tim, is that where you're at?
Yeah, I live in Litkin County.
Yeah, that's where she was at, and then I drove out. So I flew into Columbus. So
yeah,
that airport was easy to get in and out of. There was no.
That's small.
Yeah, and SeaTac is you have to take your shoes off. I mean, you almost damn near have to strip out here.
Right.
So back there when I went through theirs, it was pretty easy in and out going through that airport. So
Put-in Bay's really cool. This is TJ said some Put-in Bay. That's badass. I mean, that's a cool little place to go, especially for us adults. You know what I mean? It's just a cool little party island.
Rich, are you going?
I'm going to check the dates and see what the tickets are, but I don't know where we're going.
Yeah, we'll figure it.
Or something else.
Yeah.
Well, the interesting, if we're going to do the jamboree, then we have a different timeline that works. You know what I'm saying? Because the convention is a specific date. So if we're changing
and that's isn't that convention on a Thursday and Friday?
I believe so.
Yeah, so I was already looking. I'd have to fly in on a Wednesday, and then leave on a Sunday is what I'd like to do.
Well, if the trade show is only on Friday, then just come in on Thursday. If you're not going to do the other thing, I don't know. I don't know the itinerary, but
I don't either.
Saying?
Yeah, I do. I don't know what the itinerary is because it used to be when I went the last two times, it was from Thursday all the way through the weekend.
Yeah,
they didn't just have 2 days. It was the whole weekend. We flew out Sunday, so I don't know how the itinerary is for that. So I haven't looked into it. So where'd TJ go?
I'm taking a leak.
He's up there in the corner.
Oh, No, that's me.
His logo's up there.
Oh, I got you. He's listening. A little. I think Jen told him no.
No, I don't think that at all.
Okay.
I don't know. I just need to know within time to get tickets going. If I'm flying to Ohio or if we're going to go to Missouri, because that was the original plan, fly into Ohio and then road trip it the rest of the way.
That's how I was with Leah, though. I mean, like, she's been going back and forth. She's going to go down to Florida with my aunt's birthday. And I was like, we got to get these tickets now because she's flying out in June. In 2 weeks, they're going to have $30 a piece.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you got to get your and if I'm flying, I'm going to fly into where we're going. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'm not flying to Ohio and then flying out from.
And you got to watch that flying shit too, because they like get you on them baggage fees if you don't watch it. Them baggage fees can be ridiculous.
Yeah, I only bring
carry-on. Yeah, I would.
Even some of them charge $30 for a carry-on.
Oh,
that's an added. Yeah, that's an added $60 if you go the same carrier. You know what I mean?
Them fuckers. Yeah, they're always good.
Delta's doing the same thing.
Yeah, so. I just need to know. I just need to know what we're doing in a date so I can get a good plane tickets.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. No.
And to be honest with you, I could care less about the trade show. If we popped in to go to the trade show, but if they think I'm buying tickets to go to their whatever, there'll be ain't no way.
I thought isn't it free or does it cost money to go to this?
I think the trade show might be free, but I'm not going to the.
I think there's a ticket involvement. I don't know if they're still $99, but they shoot up to like $199 or something like that afterwards.
Yeah. See, and if that's for the classes, then fine. But I don't want to go to the classes. I just want to go to the trade show.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
I have no clue. And what was the price of the IWCA trade show they tried to charge you, Mark, before you snuck in?
Just the trade show was $100 at IWCA. Yeah, $99.
That'd be interesting to see how big. I heard this trade show or the huge convention is a lot bigger, right?
Yeah.
They say it is.
But I mean, how many more? Well, I guess their stuff would be a pretty big part of it too, though. So they weren't at the IWCA.
Someone's asking. I heard you talk about a guy in Australia that does glass restoration. What city is he in? I think he's in Perth, Perth. I don't know Australia. If you private message me, whoever you are, I can get you some information. I don't think he's doing it anymore. I've heard Australia's pretty saturated with glass restoration guys. But
really?
PM me and I can. Yeah, but he's in Perth.
Well, you guys got to start your week tomorrow.
Say again?
Well, you got to start your week tomorrow.
Which restoration.
Restoration.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me see.
I got a Whole Foods first thing in the morning, and then I'm on to the swing stage. What about you?
Whatever. I'm residential. We're back on the routes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're booked. So
yeah.
Still calling in. So life's good. Life's good.
Keep it moving.
I was trying to get down to Florida in June.
Yeah.
Residential is what I've got.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jason, do you do a lot of commercial, or you're mostly residential?
You know, the commercial I do is I've got my local hospital, and and then I got all the clinics, and then I'm actually looking at probably come Tuesday, I'm actually looking at a retirement community, the big building. I did their gutters, 1,300 linear foot of gutters this past winter. So they're looking at windows. They probably got 3-story building. They probably got probably 400 windows.
Nice.
So and so I'm giving and they told me some of the residents there said that the bid was $20,000 from some company out of Seattle. I'm thinking, hell, I can come in at half that and fucking.
No, come in at 3/4 of it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'll take a look at it, but don't
so
chop your hand I did their gutter, so they're already going to look at having me, and they also, they had I do roof cleanings, but I had to get a lift in there. The damn lift was going to cost more than what they were going to pay. So I thought, well, we'll see how it goes. I've got that bid come. So I'm getting big commercial jobs. But I don't do a lot of storefronts.
No.
So
do you have a lot of competition up in your area?
Well, it depends. A lot of the guys do what they call glass only, and I don't give them a choice. I do the screens, I do the tracks, you name it, because we have a lot of cobwebs out here. The cobwebs are just nasty out here, and they crawl into every little nook and cranny, and so I clean that, and so my so-called competitors only bid glass, but if they bid it like I do, then they're twice as my price.
Yeah.
So, it's just one of those things. I don't consider them, competition. They do, but they're all trying to mimic what I do. So it's it is what it is, because, my competitor that I've tried to talk to him about water fed, and he doesn't want to spend the money, which is okay. But a couple of his employees, he can't pay them well, so they go on their own, and now they're trying to build their own businesses. And I give them probably a year or two before they're out, because the state of Washington is a shitty state to do business in. Yeah, I mean, we're taxed on everything. It's just ridiculous. So I try to help. I try to help them out if they ask. But most of the time, they think they don't want to ask because, he's not going to give us the information. I'm the kind of guy that 90% of businesses go out of business, and I don't want to see people go out of business. I just soon show them what the hell I did.
What the problem is we get a lot of guys that come and go, but they damage the industry by, they desperately price stuff. Yep. And then, it waters it down, and you walk in and you're like, well, the other guy was, paying, I was only paying this much. Well, he's not here anymore in the market, That's a rough one,
Yep. Well, and it's taken me the 9 years to get over that kind of stuff because the competitors underpriced. Like I said, they bid glass only. And then when they go to do what I do, they can't compete because their prices are double, but they don't explain that to the homeowner. They said, here's your price. And they're doing themselves damage, but people know my reputation, and they know that they're going to get a quality job, and that's the way it is.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So
I don't fudge from my price, period.
I know Tim's looking to wrap it up. TJ's got something going on, so we're going to wrap it up, but I do have one question for you. What was I going to say? I remember last we spoke, you were bringing your daughter into the business. How's that working for you?
She's doing all my phone calls, all my email answering. All I do is look at my phone or my iPad and go to Customer Factor and go to my job. Come home and I don't do anything. And if she has questions, she'll get a hold of me on my cell phone and say, hey, what do we do here? But she's so good at it. She's few and far between doing that. So, that's good. So she's doing an excellent job,
So why do you live in a state that taxes you?
If I moved Midwest, it would be much cheaper, but hell, it'd be starting over again. You know what I mean? I tell you what, I'm on an island that a lot of the wealthy people that live in Seattle, they've got their summer homes here. And I can name my own price, and they if they get prices from companies in Seattle, they're damn near 3 times more than I am. Right. So they don't dicker with me on price. They just I bill them my invoice. They send me a check, and in these houses that I have that I do, a lot of them are $7 million or $10 million homes.
Nice.
And so they I go and do it myself, and the longest I've been on a job is a day and a half, and I'm in and out, and they'll pay me, $200,000 for a job, but it's just one of those things that I'm in a little niche, and if I moved elsewhere, it would. I
get it now. That makes sense.
Yeah, it would be trying to rebuild something, and I've got such a good reputation here.
You wouldn't even be able to rebuild that because it'd be such a different market that you would have to change everything about your business structure.
Right.
Yeah. And like my son lives in San Francisco, and he said, "Hey, come down here," and I said, "It'd be like building a whole new business. I can't do it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why I haven't left, Tim. I've got family in Illinois, and I wouldn't go back to Illinois if I had to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I wouldn't either.
But yeah. Well, cool. So you guys want to wrap this up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Tim,
You
take
got
us out. Take us out.
Jason Leman still fucking talking? Or you
There's
guys?
our boy.
Lord.
There's our boy.
Here's the whiner. Here's the whiner, little boy. What do you need to go watch your Game of Thrones, little buddy?
I'll text you privately and make you eat your words, cunt flap.
Oh.
You guys, how much time do we have left?
Oh shit!
We got 15 minutes technically. Is anyone else? What did you guys talk about? You guys ask questions or anything? Or are you guys good to go?
No, they were asking about my market.
Oh, okay.
So we're good to go.
All right.
We were done talking about Branson and where the hell you were, and so we'll figure some kind of trip out.
I think you guys. I think we should just do the Branson thing, and if it's easier for people to fly in and fly out of there, that makes more sense. We can hang out there. Let me ask you this, TJ. It's a Thursday and a Friday. Yeah.
And Mark mentioned flying in on a Thursday because the education is that day. The trade show's on a Friday.
He doesn't. I have no idea what day the trade show's on. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to look at the itinerary of it.
Yeah. Can you verify that? Because I was looking at coming in on the 7th, which is a Wednesday, and leaving on the Sunday.
As much about it as I do.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
okay.
Let's take some time and look into that, and then we'll figure it out.
Cool.
If I go, I'll probably be there Wednesday night if I go. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Flying in on Wednesday and then leaving on a Sunday.
So I'm not too terribly. I'm not exactly sure, but that's the. Yeah. I'm not really sure the particulars of the whole thing. So, but it just makes more sense especially for Mark and you to just fly, and Seth just to fly straight there. That, you know what I mean? Money wise, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and well, I think the flights wherever you fly is going to be the same. It's just if I fly into Ohio and then drive to Missouri, then I'm going to have to fly out of Branson, and I don't know how much more that's going to cost. You follow me?
Right.
Yeah.
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 So
it's more.
that's
we
the only reason
looked into that. You can do that, but it is more money. But again, whatever you guys want to do, we'll make it happen, I guess.
Yep. And find out if we can, if we can just go to the trade show on what days they are.
Right.
So we don't have to buy. So we don't have to buy a damn ticket for the show.
All right. Whatever works. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think Seth is gonna. Yeah, I think when Seth and I spoke about it, I think he's gonna probably fly to Ohio, drive out there, and then drive back, and then fly back out of Ohio. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I think that's because he lives in Connecticut or wherever.
Yeah.
So,
he's going east. We're going back west.
Well, you're going back west. Mark's
I was
south.
thinking of Richie Blue, smart ass.
Well, I don't think Richie would be flying anyways to Ohio, or you.
No, we're going to.
But I think if we're just going to go do the trade show, that's what we should do. Just do that if that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
You guys just figure out what you want to do, and I'll try.
And then
to
drive
sort
Jen with you.
Huh?
Is Jen driving with you?
She might. Yeah.
Hey, silly question. Mark asked me about my daughter running the office. How is Jen doing in the office?
Slow but sure.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's what
I need
my
to take her
first
out
year
and
with.
teach her how to do estimates is what I'd like to teach her how to do estimates. That would fucking save me a bunch of time.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the estimates, but it took me last year. She was doing it last year, but it took last year, and now she's doing great this year. So
take some time, but she'll get it once she learns the ins and outs of customer factor and all that shit. She'll be good.
Yeah.
So
cool. That's what I want to do.
She's in control of the cash.
Well,
she'll be a partner in the business with me, so now I'll have a minority interest in the company. So,
well, that's what you want because
because she's a minority.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say she's the minority. She'll get shit that you won't.
All right. So that'll be cool.
And then put your daughters in there. They can fucking be owners too, and you just kind of
I think Elena's gonna end up full time on the glass with me once school's over. So
Cool. And then make her a partner. You can do a lot of different shit with your taxes that way.
Right. Well, I think.
Hey, how's the weather there for you guys?
It's raining right now.
Yeah, that's the way it's been raining all this past week, and it's like, man, I don't know what the hell's. I'd wish winter is over with myself. So.
Is there anything good for me to take too?
Oh.
Dude, there's all kinds of cool stuff here, Ryan. All kinds of cool stuff to do in Ohio. Ohio is probably one of the most beautiful states that not a lot of people know about. We got the very beginnings of the Appalachian Mountains here. We have one of the Great Lakes here. We have one of the biggest rivers in the country here, the Ohio River. There's all kinds of cool shit.
Indian mounds everywhere.
The Indian burial mounds everywhere. All kinds of shit, man. All kinds of shit.
Hey, do you go arrowhead hunting?
I used to when I was younger.
Yeah.
But
how about
now
mushrooms?
if you find morels, of course. If you fucking get caught with arrowheads now, you're in trouble. The government will bust your ass for that shit, boy. I actually found one from when I was in grade school. I found one from the Clovis. Does that sound right? The Clovis period?
I don't know. I didn't get. Yeah, that sounds.
It's a way long time ago.
When I was in Illinois, we used to find them in our cornfields and stuff when they plowed.
Yeah. That's where I found it at.
Yeah.
So
that was kind of cool stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that was kind of cool stuff then. How about lightning bugs? You guys have lightning bugs still?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lightning bug since I left.
Yeah, lightning bugs are awesome.
Yeah.
And,
especially with a tennis racket.
Yeah, usually around mid-June or so when it starts getting a little muggy, and especially as it's getting ready to be dusk and it's going to thunderstorm, they're out everywhere.
Yeah, hey, take a video of that. I'd like to see it.
I will.
Cool.
That's one thing I haven't gotten on video yet is lightning bugs. I'll definitely, because they fire like crazy around here around the lake. It's pretty neat. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Seth Byers is on. What's up, Seth Byers? What's up, buddy? Fourth dimensional email.
Better late than never, I guess.
Yeah. So the whole trip to Branson has changed. I guess everyone's flying in now, Seth.
I'm riding with you.
I'm going to have to fly or drive with Jen.
What does Seth mean, fourth dimensional Leman?
Because you're a Sasquatch.
Oh, I got you. Even when I clean myself up, I'm still Sasquatch.
You're right. You can't help it, man. You're a mountain man. What can you do, dude?
You're a big entity.
Wait, hey, I'm gonna have to get some pictures of my taller brothers and sisters so y'all.
Oh, Jesus. Your sisters are taller than you?
I'm the short.
That's fucking crazy.
No, my brothers are. Oh. I'm the short little bastard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and just so you know, Jason, due to the fact that we know you did delete your Facebook profile pictures with your face. I screenshotted this podcast about 12 times, so everybody's gonna have it.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, at least you'll have a better looking picture.
There you go.
I think everyone's flying to Branson now, Seth. Unless you would like to fly into I don't even know if we're doing it. I don't even know what we're doing. But yeah.
Well, let's discuss it privately, and then we'll figure shit out.
Yeah. All right.
Is Jason on the
private sessions with Jason?
Yeah. Is Jason on there? We need to add him. On the Voxer app. You have the Voxer app?
Yeah. You farted me once. You little
prick. Just once?
Mark farted me once.
Just once?
Oh, you're complaining? You want more?
Yeah, just once. No. I said no. I'm not complaining. Yeah,
I heard you complaining.
Oh, okay.
Well, you guys can get it figured out. I'll fly into Ohio or I'll fly into Branson. I don't care. Let's just
there you go, Mark. My box.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, guys. I don't know when maybe we'll be back Wednesday. I'm not sure what's gonna happen this week. Is kind of
weird
for me.
Let me know about the contest and what you decide.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm not.
Peace.
Peace.
See ya.
You guys have a good one.